Episode 3 just dropped, and man, it was such a great episode from start to finish. Now, I found a lot of great Reddit posts to dive in deep with you guys today. Also, a few of my own. So let's see if we're on to something, and let's dive on in. Now, I have to warn you, there will be spoilers. All right, so let's get started with this one. I think Gemma may have been the one to come up with the Severance program. So when she had kids, she wouldn't have to feel labor pains, just as Devin suggested. I also think Mark was aware of the Severance program as well. He mentioned that before Gemma died, they tried to have kids, but it didn't work. I have a feeling this isn't true. I think both of them were severed before they think they were. They didn't tell anyone because it was experimental. And because it was experimental, they may not have told anyone if Gemma got pregnant. I really like this one. And this would kind of tie into another theory that I have, which is that maybe Miss Wong is Gemma and Mark's kid. Think about it from this perspective. I can see why Lumon wants to bring Gemma back or have Mark help and assist with her memories. But because she is very important to whatever Lumon is working on. Maybe she's the only one who can do the program or help with the ritual. Or maybe she's just really, really important to whatever they got going on. Back to my first point about Miss Wong being possibly Gemma and Mark's child. I know a lot of people's like, well, Gemma only died 2 years ago. So how would that be possible? But my thing is this, we just saw Gemma walking around as Miss Casey. So I feel like anything is possible. Maybe Lumon knows how to speed up the growth period, which would, hey, that baby that should be 2 is now 15. You know, I think it's possible that that's what's going on. All right, let's jump right into the next one. My theory about Garner, what if he's not dead? I rewatched season 1 recently, and it's actually weird how quickly he's just written off without any follow-ups. I'm pretty sure we only ever hear one conversation, Lumon's side confirming that he's actually dead, and it's never specified how they know. Obviously, that blow he took to the head looked fatal, and that scene is so shocking, but maybe the attack was more targeted than it seemed. It just seems convenient that he was hit in the head by a brain surgeon, and then the last we see is him being drugged into her lab. I do think this is very possible because who is that mysterious man we see in the hallway watching Mark? I think it's Garner. I think they were able to do whatever they did to Gemma, aka Miss Casey, flip on a switch, and boom, that person is back. I think it's possible he's not dead. Now, this theory is basically based off of what a lot of people been throwing out there, that maybe pineapples have a lot to do with the regeneration or the reincarnation ritual that's going on with Lumon. So this person said, well, if we're going by the pineapple theory that was posted somewhere else on this sub, it states that Lumon is obsessed with pineapples because they reproduce asexual through their tops. So maybe Lumon is trying to regrow people via their heads. I think this Reddit user is onto something because there's a lot of imagery of heads. You see the watermelon sculpture that's shaped like a head. If you look at that painting, they're all buried to the top of their heads. Not to mention, in the intro video, you see a baby crawling around with a big grown man head. So, I think this is very possible that this is how they're regenerating or reincarnating or however Lumon's doing it to bring people back. Now, with this theory, I am really, really leaning towards a lot because I feel like they have to let go of some main character this season. And we already know that the actor playing Irvin doesn't want to return. I mean, this is what he said in different interviews. So this theory post says, at some point, Milchick is going to slit Irvin's throat or possibly decapitate him. Visuals like the crossfade of Milchick's motorcycle slicing across Irving's neck seem too intentional to not be some form of foreshadowing. See also Irving's head on a platter. Now, see, this is what makes me feel like he is going to die. And I really enjoy his character. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like he's going to go this season some type of way. The foreshadowing is definitely there. So this user says, my first theory, Helena might be falling for Mark. I think she grew up in a religious cult and that kiss with Mark was her first. That's why she reacted the way she did when she watched it back. Second theory, maybe it was Haley R the whole time. When she got tackled by Cobell at the end of last season, the chip in her skull got damaged before Helena could switch back. Haley R is now outside and she's been learning a lot about her family and the company, taking orders from them while plotting to take them down. I think this is possible also. I mean, you never know because Haley has been acting very, very weird. However, I don't think this is Haley R at all. I think this is Helena Egan. I mean, why would she send her Eni back in after her Eni almost ruined the process? Also, you saw how angry her dad got at her for messing up. I feel like she seeks his approval. I don't think she would do anything to jeopardize this project because she knows it means a lot to her dad. To the other point, I do think Helena is jealous of Haley R. I think she wants to feel that excitement that Haley R felt when she kissed Mark. And I think that's another reason that she decided to go back in. I feel like she wants some of that. I think she's jealous of Haley R. I really do. It's something there. Again, I want to say thank you to every Reddit user's post that I used. You guys are freaking awesome and very smart. I love all of these theories. What did you guys think? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Let's dive in. Throw some theories out there. I am ready to read them and possibly post them. So until next time, everybody. Critique, flicks, and shows, corrected